Hi, how are you? This is T1naBa1ley. Any other time that I went live, I was able to change thumbnails, change description box. However, this time it just went on through and now we're live. Um, so while I apply my mud mask, I wouldn't mind chatting up Blink Twice. What I noticed when I was watching reactions to the movie. Um, Also, character names. There's a character named Zach or Zachary, and I was like, okay, Zach. There's a character named Christian Slater. There's a character named Jess, like short for Jesse. And Zach, Zachariah, I don't know exactly his name, but his name is Zach. Something like Zach. He has a blonde page boy cut hair. And I'm like, really? Zach? Christian Slater? Jess? Really? Like, alrighty then. And then you got the Polaroid. You got that specific model of Polaroid. That specific model of Polaroid is like, I think the 80s. I'm not exactly sure. I heard of some. I heard of some. What do you call those things? Grocery store magazines and things like that about a show and some characters with the name Christian Slater and Jesse, and things like that. So that was gossip back in the day. Um, with those characters. I think also Lisa Turtle. And I think the other girl was named Kimberly. I think. I'm not exactly sure what her name was. I haven't gone to look them up, but I do remember Jesse and Christian Slater and Zach and Screech and Lisa Turtle. So yeah, I'm mixing up my mask. It's ready to apply. Hold on. I thought I thought. Let me think. Let me think what I thought. Okay, there we go. So yeah, my one of my scenes, one of the scenes that I liked seeing was the coming together of characters. Um, and when I viewed a reaction, someone had a poster of the artist whose song uh, appeared in the movie, and the poster had two characters in it, and I was like, "All right, that makes even more sense." Um, that that song is playing right then and there with those two characters coming together. So, like in that poster, those are they represent that together. I'm like, okay, all right, put it together now, put it together. Put it together. Yes, love it. Connected. Like, wonderful. Mwah. Like, connected. Yes. So that was pretty to see. Pretty to see the blends and the skin tones and the textures and tings and tings. Wonderful. Well, that's really all I had to say. um, almost finished applying my mask. There is much to be said, or much that can be said. I wouldn't mind saying, like, this movie, it does say trauma warning. I think it's also an example of subconscious trauma attraction, attracting at your lowest point of trauma. I think it can also be viewed like that. So yeah, there's a lot that can be seen in this movie. Yeah, so that being one that I noticed would talk about, healing and subconscious attraction and things like that. I felt like I don't want care to linger on it too much, because it's like, okay, just bring it up, just bring it up. But yeah, I could see how this could be a example of attracting at your lowest point of trauma when attempting to date before you were healed. Did I go too far? Yeah, no, but yeah, that's I could see that as being an example of that. Especially the attracting at your lowest point of trauma. And of course, before you heal while dating or before you heal, um, hmm. Now, eh, if I think about it more, then I can also see an awakening. So with awakening comes healing, comes clarity. Uh, Also, someone mentioned like the serpent in the garden type of thing. They just mentioned it lightly, ever so lightly. And then when I watched a few reactions, I could see it as well as being that symbolism for uh, knowledge and what do you call that? What yeah, ignorance. I think it was called ignorance before knowledge was bestowed. So yeah, I could see that because I was like, huh. And then your vision can adjust and see the clarifications thereof, and so so yeah, I did watch a few reactions, and I actually noticed something um, that I didn't notice. I noticed a few things actually. It was a couple of things that I noticed that I didn't notice the first time. So like maybe the second time I noticed maybe one thing or something, like two. I think okay, so I've seen like one, two, three, maybe four, five reactions. And yeah, I noticed a couple of other things that I missed the first time I watched it. Um, which I felt like I could have missed something and thought that I should watch it again. So yeah, I might even watch it again. the soundtrack, the soundtrack is. I want to say the soundtrack is bonkers. Like excellent music, and then to hear the music in certain situations, it's like Ooh, we like it's not time to party. Like, wait, this a jam. This is a jam, and literally, okay. The song is a jam, and this situation is a jam. Uh, so yeah, the soundtrack. I would look up the soundtrack and listen to the soundtrack to see uh, what all is on there. Because what's in the music is like is some jams. There's some jams in the movie. I like a good soundtrack. All right, mask has been applied. I do have some left over. I like the abuela uh, saw okay, maybe this will be a spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. When the abuela saw Red Rabbit, she was like, "Hey, girl, how you doing? You all right, girl? You back?" And Red Rabbit, she was like, "Hey, what you talking about? What you mean? I don't understand what you saying." So our brother, she was just like, our brother just turned around and left. She was like, "I'm tired of talking to you. I can't even talk to you. You don't even know. Like, you don't even, you, you don't hear me though. So like, I can't even talk to you right now." And she was like, "But our brother, what you talking? What you saying?" And our brother was like, "I can't even talk to you right now. You hear me knocking, but you don't hear me. You listening, but you don't hear me." She was like, "I can't even talk to you right now. I can't even speak to you. Like, you already don't know." I'm tired of talking. I can't even talk to you right now. I'll talk to you later. She ain't even say bye. She just was gone. She was like, "You ain't gonna understand me anyway." Well, like, she don't know. She don't even know. I can't even talk to her right now. I can't even. I'm gone. Okay. All the mask has been applied. Now we're gonna let it dry. Talk about something while I let this mask dry. Um, let's see. Uh, um, um, um. I don't see too many people reacting. I don't see anybody reacting to the front room. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I saw two reviews of the front room. Oh, did I mention Screech? I think I did. Okay, yeah. I've seen somebody in the movie look like Screech. Um, he was a he seemed a little shorter than Screech though. Um, but actually not necessarily Screech. He looked like Diamond. Is that man's last name? Diamond. I think is his name David Diamond. I don't know exactly. Um, but yeah, the front room. I don't see any reactions to the front room. Uh, I just learned about the front room yet yesterday or earlier today. It wasn't too long ago. I just learned about the front room. I didn't even know the front room was open. I mean, I didn't even know the front room was a thing. Uh, so yeah, it was out in at the movies. The reviewer I saw reviewing the movie said that it was canceled at their movie theaters due to lack of ticket sales. So I'm like, oh wow. Uh, so yeah, that's where that's at right now. It's streaming now. Not sure if I would like to see it after watching the reviews. After watching the reviews, I'm not sure I'd like to watch it, even though Brandy is in it. Um, I don't know. I'm not sure I'd like to watch it. And now, see, I didn't see anything about Blink Twice, and I watched it, and it's probably my favorite movie of the year so far. I don't think I've seen any other new movies. I don't think I have a favorite movie this year. I think that's gonna take the spot of favorite movie for the year. I think so far. So it might very well be my the only new movie I watched. Did you? So it's gonna be my favorite. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be what. Um, um, just because it's my only movie I might watch this year, it'd be my favorite. But so far, it's my favorite. I think I can go ahead and say that. Um, with the topics that were covered and that might be why it's my the topic of amnesia might make it. It's a certain type of amnesia. It says it. Somebody said it in a review, and that might. I, I'm leaning towards that being why this is my favorite movie of the year so far. And with the two characters coming together, um, and it matching the music and the feminine essence displayed, and mm, mm, yeah, those are reasons why it's my favorite so far, and why um, yeah. So this movie might even be one for the collections. I'm already thinking about um, having this, adding this movie to my collection. I've already thought about it. I've already thought about it. Adding this movie to my collection already. So yeah, I can see this in my collection. Uh, hmm Okay. Let's see. Oh crap! I gotta turn the camera back. Can't move it. Okay. 30 minutes. Alrighty. Okie dokie. I'm gonna go and let my um, facial mask dry to the view.